Hey guys, I don't know how to turn the sound on the music down on this car. I have a loaner because my car's in the shop and I want to do a tapping video right now, and I just realized I cannot get the volume down, so we're gonna have some rockin' music in the background, which is actually kind of distracting now that I'm trying to focus, but we'll go for it. And because primarily this is for me, I coach myself first, and obviously then I coach my clients. And it's really, really important to stay in touch with your nervous system, especially if you're sensitive, if you identify in any way as being sensitive, of having a more sensitive nervous system for whatever reason, from things that have happened to you, from how you're born, however you recognize your power and where it comes from, and how it's gotten to you to where you are today. I recognize that and I validate that in you. So let's tap. I was just having some thoughts about emotions, and it's really easy to go sideways when you're emotional. It's really easy to go to a childhood coping mechanism that is not always constructive to, my power seat, how I want to feel in the moment, what I want to create in this lifetime. All the things that I do to encourage myself forward, they come into question when I am emotional and not in alignment with my thought programming, and especially with my nervous system. Because your nervous system starts in your brain or starts in your tailbone, wherever you want to identify as your power core center. A lot of people call it the root chakra, or you can call it your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, your throat chakras if we're talking from an energy standpoint. From a tapping standpoint, emotional freedom tapping, I talk about it from an emotional standpoint, all right? So when you start tapping, and I'm doing this tapping video right now while I'm driving, as I'm driving very slowly through my neighborhood, I'm not on a public road. I am, aware and sharing with you how often I tap, how often I stay in touch with my nervous system and know what's happening in me, as me, through me at all times, because it's really easy to have a thought, an emotional thought that makes a lot of sense to you. And then you turn around and you're like, that's really not all that helpful. That thought to me is really not putting me in my power seat. And emotions can either put us in the power seat, or they can, okay, I'm going to turn that off. Or they can, put us in a place in the back seat where we're looking around asking what's going on. So first and foremost, I want you to just close your eyes. And as you just start to slow down and pay attention to your breath and the gratitude that you're taking in this time in your life, this moment, to get in touch with my inner reality. Hello, inner reality. I'm here to tap with you. So we'll start. I'm holding my phone. So we'll start. A lot of times I start on the karate chop, but I'm going to start on my top of my head because I only have left-handed. So I'm just going to start tapping, assuming that the formations of tapping are acupuncture centers, the middle of the forehead, the third eye, side of the eye, under the eye. I did acupuncture for quite a while when I was trying to get pregnant with my third son. Acupuncture for fertility. But anyway, the EFT tapping points are tapping points on these pressure points, meridians in acupuncture, that align us, bring us back into alignment. When we bring our mental, emotional, sometimes even sexual states in alignment with our spiritual energy system, our nervous system, and bio and medical terminology, it just feels really good. So we are going to start on our forehead. You can leave your eyes open, you can close your eyes, you don't even have to tap, you can just listen. And if you are can't tap for any reason because of your arms, you can visualize yourself, okay, however you want, wherever you want. That's the power of visualization and imagination. As J.K. Rowling says, as humans, we can imagine differently. We can imagine a new reality. So as I'm tapping on the top of my head, taking a deep breath in, even though I get emotional, I can stay in alignment and truly love, honor, and respect myself. Even though I get out of alignment, maybe by what someone says to me, how I'm feeling when I wake up in the morning, if I've moved my bowels, if I've taken all the medication I need to be taking, if I can really feel good in my body. I can come into this place of tapping and alignment, just simply tapping on the power centers of my core that spread out all over my body. So now I'm under the eye and I'm going to go under the nose, if you're tapping with me, and I can visualize a better life. I can visualize a better reality. I can stay in touch with my reality with confidence, pure heart, clarity, by feeling my emotions when I get to feel them, and knowing there's so much power in that. That even though I have so much to do, taking care of me is a priority. Slowing down and tapping. Slowing down and breathing can bring me so quickly and easily and gloriously and under grace back into my power, back into my core, back into my gratitude, which I now know brings more of what I want, of what I desire, of what I choose to create and be in this lifetime, because it's more than me. And I can breathe deeply, receive with my inhale, and give with my exhale, consciously knowing that I get to be so calm and so relaxed, trusting that this moment exists for me. And I am so grateful to be in it and enjoying it. Whew, shake your hands out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry I'm shaking a little bit. And I just really hope you have a really glorious and lovely day.